Yo, what's up? Last stream was a bit chaotic. I'm not gonna lie, it was a bit chaotic. This stream though, it's gonna be more chill. It's just gonna be me coding basically. Nothing crazy. So I'm gonna just start right away. Um, okay. Uh, it's gonna be a very simple, chill stream. I'm gonna go ahead and get my laptop for a second. All right. Let me know if y'all can hear me. Um, I don't know. I'm gonna see myself. Gonna check it out. All right. One second. All right. All right. We're good. We're good. So, um, all right. Let's start. So I've been kind of just not. I haven't been coding that much lately. Like very late, very recently. But like this whole year, I've actually done so much, bro. Like, I don't know if y'all, follow me on GitHub or like have checked my GitHub, but yeah, I'm basically like as good as I can be. Well, yeah. Oris, I've been working on these projects lately, Devron and Dockship as well, Drift, kind of like a lot of projects, but I'm not gonna bore you with that. I'm gonna get started into Mist. Now, currently there's a lot of things I need to do with Mist at the moment. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna rewrite the parser here. Um, I'm kind of like the rewriter of code, bro. I rewrite so many times. But this is a good reason to rewrite, though. I'm not gonna show you why, but yeah. Okay, so var assign does not exist. Yeah, so yeah, there is a lot of things we need to do here. So I'm gonna head into our grammar here. We need to adjust our grammar. Primitives are fine, I think, except for this one. Yeah, so this is goodish. Okay. I'm just gonna edit this to var dec. Now, is there a var decal here? Just like a normal one? Nope. We're good. So we can just remove this. So, okay. Now, what we need to do is in our variable declaration statement, we need to also do a assignment. Which is gonna be pretty much just me doing this. Hold on. Yeah, so I'm gonna do expression here. And yeah, that's a very simple thing here. Now, what I'm gonna do here, this is gonna massively help us. I'm gonna go into the parser, which is in lib.rs, and way before any of this happens, I'm gonna go here and basically I'm just gonna print the pair. Also a good tip, use the pretty format because a lot of times it's unreadable. Yeah, I'm just gonna remove all of these. They're kind of annoying. Okay, so this is now able to run, hopefully. Oh, okay, wait, it should give out an error actually. Yeah. Okay, so as you can see, we have this. So now I'm actually gonna put this in here so we can view it a little better. Oh, this is one big parse tree, bro. Wait, are we sure? Hold on, holy shit, I'm trying to scroll. All right, this is one big parse tree, bro. But yeah, it even got coloring. Um, what format? Jeez. Okay. Okay, this is a bit annoying. I'm not gonna lie. Hello? Is there another alternative? I don't know. CSS looks good. Yeah, oh, it's probably worse. Yeah, I don't even know, man. YAML. Yeah, YAML is good, actually. All right, so as you can see, we have the output here, and there are some points here, like, you know, the program or pairs. There's the program, which is the main thing. There's the shrug declaration. There all types of stuff. But mainly, if we look at, we need to specifically look at things here. So if we scroll down, you'll see here, statement parsing not yet implemented. So if we go here, this is for var decl statement. So pretty similar to this, basically. And yeah, that's pretty simple. So the thing here though is that this is a var assign, not a var declaration. And my mouse is dead. That's fine. I have another mouse. Um, so yeah, there is a lot of things here we need to watch out for. So as you saw there, var declaration. Why do I say declar, bro? It sounds weird. All right, so rule statement and rule export statement, rule block. Okay, all of these are fine, and then we get to declaration. So actually, this rule should not be like that. It should actually be a statement because the var declarations is the inside of this. Anyways, so we have our inner here, which is paired into inner. That's good. So the first thing we should do is we should look here into var declaration, which this is always true. So let's decl here is going to be inner dot next. And we can unwrap this since it's basically always going to be there, but we are going to make you know, we're going to add more error stuff later. So var declaration is equal to type expression, which is always true, mutable, which is not always true, and identifier, which is always true. So since mutable is referenced as a variable, we can detect that easily. And type expression is pretty easy. We basically do the same thing we did here, but to var decl, which we actually need to do dot inner. I should actually do this here. It's pretty much the same thing. Actually, no, it's not the same thing. Yeah, okay, that should be good. So here, the type and name are pretty much gonna be like that, and this needs to be immutable. Oh, did I? Okay. So we're gonna do this a little later. We need to focus on just doing this. So what I'm gonna do here, I'm just gonna simply remove all of this, even this, and we're gonna do int a is 10, for example. And we're just gonna run this. Oh, wait, hold on. Let's... Expected mutable or postfix. What? Expected mutable or postfix. That's not good. So it doesn't detect our variable declaration statement. Do we not have it in our statements here? We do. But we do have... Okay, so I think it's about time we put this a little below. I think block as well. I think expression can contain a block. If I'm... No, it cannot. Okay, that's fine. I guess that's a good syntax thing, because... Yeah, we don't need to do all that. But I guess we kind of do at the same time. Okay, yeah, this needs a redesign. This whole statement system. But let's first see here. Still not working. Wait, let's look at this. So... Oh, yeah, okay. Okay, I see why. Okay, so that was all unnecessary here. So this should have been that. So now it should work. Oh, wait, hold on. No, I'm stupid. Okay, it should work now. It does. And now the output, okay, it looks good. So let's go in our main.rs here. And yep, we do get the proper output. So now we must define, we must handle the inits. So for example, this is not gonna work at the moment. Oh, it does. What? Oh, that's crazy. Oh, yeah, okay, that's cool. But we gotta do let is mutable, or mutable is equal to var decl dot uh dot peak dot wait, so the peak, we would not have anything once we peak the inner, so let's actually do this here. Yep. Next dot is some. Yeah, that should work now. So in turn, we should now be able to go ahead and do this here. And ideally in our main.rs here, once we run this, okay, so we got out, okay, I don't know what that problem is. Okay. Is it because of this? That's weird. I think it's because I need to do this after. Probably. Yeah. Okay. I'm smart, y'all. I'm smart. I'm not stupid, I think. So if we go into our main here. Perfect. All right. Let's now test if here. So int mut should now do let mut here. Fuck. I mean, it does work, kind of. I think if this is a code gen issue though, so I'm a GC this first. Pre-writing variable statements. Okay. So okay. Yeah, this has to be a hold on, no. Because like in here we do, it's not a part of variable declaration, right? Oh, it is. It is part of variable declaration. Okay, this is something now. This is something. That was why. Okay, so name. Okay, so this is a bit more complex now. That's not good. Okay, so type is equal to variable declaration. Dot next dot map. So after type, yep, this is after type and before name. So essentially, what we need to do, since this does not work directly with that, because there's obviously going to be a next. The next is the name. So if we got to do let mutable is var declaration dot peak, if var declaration dot peak dot unwrap, we can unwrap dot as a rule is equal to rule var or no, mutable. Yeah, beautiful. And we can now do true. Before we do true though, we gotta do var declaration dot next. I think there might be a better way to do this. I'm not gonna lie. But yeah, there's definitely a better way to do this, man. I'm sure there's a better way. But yeah, this should now work. And we should get the proper output now. Hopefully. Beautiful. I'm the best developer, bro. I swear. No AI. This is not AI, bro. Like y'all see what you know what I'm trying to say, bro? Okay, this yeah, this is terrible. But we do need a parsing for variable declarations. It's just that there is so much going on here. The first thing I need to do though, I'm just gonna GC this. GC variable declaration. Okay, whatever. So int mut-e, so or a. So if we run without the mutable, it should. Yep, we have a working translator now. Beautiful. So now the issue. Let me do this as C, by the way. C++. There we go. We got some beautiful syntax highlighting. Sort of. Now the next thing is that we need to rewrite the abstract syntax tree. If you don't know what an AST does, I'm gonna just show you very quickly. It's this. It's basically this. It's this. What am I saying? It's this. This and this. So we have a working AST now. We have a sort of working AST, but a lot of this AST is actually pretty unmodular, I would call it, because if we look at the ast.rs here, a lot of this is cool. The top level is fine, but once we go into the statement, a lot of these you'll see are inbuilt structs, and that's not good. You do not want this with an abstract syntax tree. It's terrible because var take a close look at this variable declaration here. Once we scroll down, we need a condition, then branch, else branch. In this wait, hold on, is it on this? No, it's in this. I'm sorry. In this for statement, if you look, the init is the variable. We have a terrible system here. This is in modular. That would mean that the for statement would have to have separate logic, even though it should result in the same output. Ideally, in code. I know I'm terrible at explaining shit, so I'm just gonna get started with the coding. Basically, we're just gonna make this. I'm kind of lazy, so I'll just tell ChatGPT to do this shit, bro. It is just basic formatting or modularity. Separate all of the statements that have multiple fields to a separate struct. And now let's get into what we're gonna do with this language. First of all, I want to have a Rust output like how we do right now, but we have to make sure that there's a lot of things here with the grammar, especially with how lifetimes work. In fact, I think Rust pest grammar. Rust grammar. Okay. Nice. We do have, is this, yeah, this looks like the grammar. Pretty nice. Let's see here. These are the tokens. Yeah, these look pretty normal. Oh, that's. Do we not have a parse grammar? An AST grammar? Nope. Okay. Hey, look, we got this though. Var declaration statement, var assign statement, if statement. Yeah, exactly. This is exactly what we need here. So we're just gonna replace all of this shit with. Okay, my scroll wheel is terrible on this mouse. Hold on, let me charge my mouse real quick. My other one. Alright. Shit in. Alright, so let's see here. Do we have any errors yet? Okay, we do. Hold on. Let me drink real quick. Alright. Yeah, this shit is pretty cooked, I'm not gonna lie. Alright, so from what I can see here, we need to do a var decl statement. I don't know why ChatGPT had to specify it like that, but we have some more errors down here. Pretty much the same thing here. If statement. Alright, that's pretty simple. Now we basically have to do the detection in CodeGen. It's pretty much the same thing. We just do this in var decl state. But yeah, I guess why not? Okay. All right, we got this working. So now we should have no errors when we build this and no errors when we run it. And let's clear the output for a sec. Cool. It works. So we can now GC this that we refactored. Wait, hold on. Git commit dash dash amend. Run this again. Okay, GC refactored AST statements. All right. Pretty good. Pretty good progress. I'm not gonna lie. So let's kind of look at what we did here. So we kind of just refactored the abstract syntax tree. As y'all can see, it's a little more modular now. It allows for that extra modularity we'll need. Even though it's not, it doesn't have it's not using it at the moment. It's still there, which is good. As for the top level shit, I don't really want to do. I don't really think it should be done, because there is no reason to do it here. Uh, Struct declarations, function declarations should relatively happen in the top level, even though Rust, I think, allows it to be in code here. I know it does for yeah. I don't think that's good design, even though Rust allows it for some reason. And Rust is meant to be this language where it has this design for strict syntax, strict all that. But I guess we are the stricter language now, I guess. Even though that's not what I want to do. Don't worry, I'll work on it. Don't worry. Void test should be. Oh, it actually has logic. Nice. It has that logic. Good. So, I guess void main now. Let's see. Oh, that's interesting. All right. Okay. We have a void main and a function main output. That's good, but the problem here, does return work? And by the way, I don't think I'm gonna do that like fancy return thing where you can just do 10. Um, I think it's not ideal. Like, I don't know, bro. This whole language is kind of stupid to me. Like, it's like, why are we doing this? Like, legit, why are we doing this? Because genuinely, like, not like I'm saying that Rust is like, holy shit, man. It's like terrible fucking philosophy or whatnot. Like, they care about explicitness, yet this exists. Or this exists. Like, I don't know, bro. This whole community is garbage to me. Like, the Rust community is actually garbage, bro. Genuinely, I don't know what the fuck they're doing. But, wait a sec. Oh, that's missed. Okay, I thought that was the output. But yeah, the output should not have any git. Okay, yeah. I think we did pretty good, but we need one last thing for today. I think I want to do all to finish these statements probably. The macros. Wait, what do we do with the macros? Are we gonna be explicit about the macros, or are we gonna do it like this? I guess we have to do it like this, because then we would need semantics. I'm not ready for semantics, bro. I do not want to do semantics. But I feel like once we get the syntax, the grammar, and all that, once we get all of those, then we can, let's see, yeah, that works. Once we get all of that ready, I think I'm gonna be happy with it. Because then, like, the features that I am gonna do, like, for example, test dot do something. This is gonna be like a method macro, which, like, basically will output this, something like this, do something dot, and then we provide test as a reference or mutable, whatever the fuck, I don't care, man. Anyways, that's it for now. I don't know what else I'm gonna do. This stream has been like a 30-minute stream, 40-minute stream, so it's not that long, but I don't know what the fuck to do here. I think I've done pretty much all I need to do for today. I guess I can finish this off. What do we have here? Dated grammar and AST. Good. Yeah, that's good now. All right, see y'all. This stream, it's a bit quiet, but I just wanted to do the stream because I was bored as fuck. Yeah, I'm gonna just